Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with an exciting video on the unlock of Apocalypse. I was actually able to go through and unlock him, so I got the final node playthrough to show you guys the strategy. Super smooth. And as well, we're actually going to deep dive Apocalypse's kit and show you guys how that's going to work in terms of his synergy and what he brings to the table for the other horsemen. That said, guys, let's get right into it. Finally, all coming together now with the 4 legendary horsemen in this final node. Really cool that they bring this theme back. And I can't say, guys, like, it's just such a smooth node. I don't think a lot of people will have a hard time. The true bottleneck is honestly node 7 with how difficult the RNG was, because from the get-go, we just have so many powerful abilities, and we also get the services of Apocalypse in this node. So it's the full team synergy working together, and we're gonna see some notable differences with Apocalypse now being on the team. But you can see here now, even up against the Eternals, just a couple hits, Icarus is already down. We got Seismic Sands there right now testing out baby Apocalypse's abilities there. We actually decided to go ahead as well to use the special on Kestrel to shut her down. So yeah, really good. This first wave is actually no issue whatsoever. And the nice thing about saving Archangel's ultimate is that he can actually land and grant energy as well on any finishing blow. So up against now Spider Weaver, Dr. Doom. So they're just trying to unload everybody on us, but not an issue whatsoever because of the strong capability. So I wanted to test out, Apocalypse's ultimate here. Very cool. He becomes into this empowered state where he essentially takes 60% HP of anybody following that. So you can see they're easily finishing off Weaver. And now we're left with Deathpool here, Dr. Doom, we got Captain Sam, and as well as that Cersei from the first wave. So these guys can't even move, we're just going. And the really cool thing, as you see in the ability breakdown later on, is that they're not actually able to impact our speed when we have Apocalypse on the team. Only slow is the only condition that can impact the horseman's speed. So that's really cool that they added that little extra fluff there just to give them a huge advantage. So Dr. Doom getting his turn soon, but then we ability block him so he can't even use his ultimate, just completely shutting down every enemy that's up against us. So it's a nice shout out for the horsemen, because this is what we've been waiting for over a year, and just to get all these guys together in this last node playthrough just to show how powerful they are. Absolutely beautiful. So it doesn't really matter, I think, in this wave who you target, because I was just aiming for any of the squishier enemies. But you'll find there that, again, I'm going to target with Archangel's ultimate to grant energy. But yeah, it's just a random cluster of enemies. This Reaper for Dr. Ock, and as well as Dormammu giving him the revive. So just the amount of ability control and you can see the crowd controlling aspect with ability block stuns makes this team so dangerous. And you can see finally getting enough charges for Red Hulk to activate his devastating ultimate, casting the battlefield effect, inflicting trauma, heal block. These guys just don't have a chance whatsoever. We got the AoE attack there with special Archangel, reducing turn meter, but as well being able to just spread some negative conditions, right? Finally, Morgan Le Fay gets to go here, and then every time she makes a play, her abilities just absolutely crush the enemies. The special once again here for Red Hulk, just to reduce turn meter. Yeah, this Reaper just has no chance. Dormammu hasn't even had a chance to go yet, but then we finally get a chance to use Apocalypse, block him, and now he can't even get his abilities off. So that really only leaves Dormammu after that, and it's just the last final wave. So you can just see how smooth this is, guys. I'm pretty sure players can probably just auto this node, because the amount of abilities, it was just made for the horsemen to just absolutely crush. So you can see here, Dormammu goes down. Finally, this last random cluster of characters coming from different teams, right? So yeah, so we can have fun with it. Activate the ultimate again from Apocalypse. Just wanted to play around with his abilities, because seeing how fun it is, and the graphic is really cool too. Get a chance here, activate some AoE. But yeah, super smooth, guys. Super smooth. It's nice that they just give us a freebie node for this unlock. So here we go, finalizing things with the special, and then we're just gonna clean up here. Yeah, even his basic attack has drain attack that heals himself, right? So you won't even see, look at all our guys, right? Full HP, not even dented whatsoever. So definitely looking forward to the Apocalyptic saga once I have all my guys leveled up. But this was super fun to go through. The saga's already refreshing and nice, because you get to implement some strategy. As you can see, the two red, 310 shards on baby Apocalypse there. And that's the unlock right there, guys. So super huge. Again, 100% free to play in my account. We're also going to deep dive his kit as well. fully recruit him. Here we go. And you guys have it. 5 yellow, 2 red. And now let's take a look. Let's take a look and deep dive his kit in terms of everything will be upgraded, but good to understand his abilities. The alpha basic attack here, as you can see, it's unavoidable and cannot be blocked. He's going to be also applying drain. We saw that already in the combat, that he was healing himself, which was huge, gaining offense up and speed up if you T4. So being one of the more powerful characters in the game now, with him being released, it makes sense to fully T4. I just want to take a look at what other abilities. So special, this was the one that we were constantly seeing a useful ability block, but as well having drain capabilities. He also applies defense up to all horseman allies. We saw that as well. That was huge. The ability block, as noted earlier. Also a self-cleanse, right? All negative conditions are cleansed from the horseman allies as well, and 2 other allies with the highest damage. So does also apply to non-horsemen, which is really, really cool. So he can be a slot-in character. The T4ing ensuring that everyone's going to get safeguard and immunity, and then as well that healing of the 2 allies with the highest damage. I love how the ability also ignores defense up as well. We have the ultimate here being the end is here that we saw, clearing all barrier from all enemies. He then becomes empowered in that state, right? He flips defense up, he has drain percentage, he flips positive effects to negative, and in the T4ing here, applying trauma as well. You can see with the empowered state, he's going to be gaining pretty much additional speed bar for a turn. And we saw that the empowered state was basically a very powerful basic attack, right? So you can see here, attacking primary target for 60% damage. No upgrades here. It's really just a filler tag here. But you can also see what's cool about this ability is that it ignores death proof, and when the characters are killed, they can't be revived. So very, very cool. And last but not least, guys, the first mutant passive here. This character cannot be revived, unfortunately, so it doesn't have value with Dormammu or Minerva. But, you know, the speed in each of the horseman ally can only be reduced by slow. So therefore, the turn meter will never ever be impacted, which is huge. You can see that he gains also 15% chance to counterattack for each villain ally. And as well, the 10% focus. Increasing this ability is going to increase the HP, the chance to counterattack. On stun, he actually does clear stun, so you know it's not going to impact him whatsoever. He's got an increase in HP, and as well, the T4ing ensures that any enemy characters cannot spawn with safeguard. So it just prevents so many teams from being effective by having Apocalypse, especially in Cosmic Crucible, guys. So definitely a huge upgrade here. Like I said, 100% free to play, guys, being in the unlock here. And like I said, let me just show you guys where I stand for days. 1165 days, but I was just very strategic with my T2 ISO 4 ions. Let's see how much I got left, actually, now that we're taking a look and reviewing. 412k, so I was just barely enough. Wow, unbelievable. So yeah, definitely feasible if no one's ever I never wasted any incorrect investments in any character, so I only used the ISO blue for Apocalypse, so all the teams were built up on time. As you can see, I still have a very hefty gold balance. I still have lots of gold orbs, so you know, it was definitely not as constricted as I thought it would be, now that the teal gear is more farmable. But again, my time in the game does allow me to amass quite a few resources as opposed to those who started early in the game. So there you guys have it, the full unlock of Apocalypse's kit, the review, as well as the final node playthrough. Thank you as always. Do let me know what you think in comments below, guys. It was really fun to play through it, and I'll get the rest of the other videos out for the guides, but in the meantime, I want to show you guys the unlock here of Apocalypse. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.